She needs everybody to think I've been talking about her because she's coming out of nowhere when I haven't said shit about her in over, I mean, like, since we broke up. I haven't said a fucking word about her.
He never filed
Mm-mm,
for an order of
no,
protection against me.
no, I
What
didn't
actually happened
no,
was that they
she
offered me a 6-month restraining order. And that's different from an order of protection because if you violate a restraining order, the consequences are not as severe. And
Okay.
I declined that offer. And then, because I wanted the full order of protection.
So, did they ever get the order of protection put through then?
they
Did it
wanted
exist?
more. They wanted, like, a full, like, 2 years or 5 years or some lengthy thing, and the judge grudgingly said, "Okay, 3 months," but he marked out the word abuse on it. He made sure it was clear that there was no abuse whatsoever. He actually said, "I've heard a lot of stuff I'm not very impressed by here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this." Um, yeah,
Okay.
she wanted a lot of stuff. She mostly wanted it so I couldn't talk about her.
In those 3 months,
And make
he
peace.
still violated the order of protection.
And we're here
And
because of violence. We're here because of violence. Well, we're gonna cool off in 3 months.
No, we're not.
Right.
She's letting him do all the lying for her at times. When he goes, "We're here because of violence," it's like she lets that go. We weren't there because of violence. There was no allegation of violence. There was no report of any violence. She didn't go down and like get. Hmm?
Tuttle, what's your record against women?
15-0.
I'm 38-1 fighting women in boxing matches. Yeah, so yeah, 38-1. I knocked the woman out that had scoliosis.
Not everyone can say that, Tuttle.
Not
I do
How,
believe that's a fact.
how many punches, Tuttle?
Yeah, one. I folded her like a cheap lawn chair.
Did you fix her?
No, the back was still messed up. It was bad.
So, as far as going back to me over and over again, it's my fault. I should have known better than to do that.
How good was the sex, Pat? That
Well, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if you go back 3 times and you make the same mistake again, like she must be doing some stuff that a woman's never ever done to you before. Like if you're claiming it's your fault, I mean, it must have been great.
Well, you want to know the truth? I was in love with her. I mean, that's a fact. I was in love with her, and it just that for me, it's that I get in trouble with that way. You know what I mean? Like I had a woman try to murder me once.
Oh, wow.
And I have been, yeah, she was
With
convicted.
what?
A
gun,
knife or a gun?
a gun,
Oh, okay.
and she was,
She
and
shot at you?
she took the gun out of her. She didn't get a chance to pull the trigger. I took it away from her, but she was convicted.
I got to tell you, you smoked a cigarette cooler than anybody I've ever seen before. Like I've
That's
seen
a fact.
Lemmy
Thank you.
smoking. TJ smoke. I mean, Pat Dixon. Like, I mean, he just looks cool when he's smoking.
A dude can be a piece of shit in a relationship, but the what also can be true is the girl could be a total fuck because she gives off vibes. If I'm being honest, I want to like Felicia also.
She told me she thought she might be autistic, and that she had a very good friend of many years who thought she might be a little autistic. But I mean, it was fine with me. I didn't mind. It's just the way she would turn it as far as accusations and stuff like that goes. I mean, she accused me all the time, of all kinds of shit.
He never beat the shit out of me. He never left marks on me, but he physically threatened me a bunch of times. And one of the worst times was he pinned me up against a wall and raised his fist, drew his fist back and raised his fist, and went to. I mean, I thought he was going to punch me in the face. He was in that position to punch me in the face.
Did he ever punch you in the face?
No.
Did he ever punch
No.
you in the head?
He punched me in the back of the head one time during that same series of events.
That women.
Yeah, I don't remember ever saying you punched her
But I had
before.
to
Now
ask
she's
you
saying you
again if
punched
you
her in the
got
back of
punched
the
in the
head.
head.
This is a new one on me.
Yeah, it seems like that would have been an overriding concern. She must be like, okay, people aren't buying this shit, so